Terve one. So, up for another go. There is a reason why the third part's review was a bit incomplete and it didn't go through everything I wanted to go through in the conclusion part. But it's because I I held these two parts as one same part, despite them being two different parts. But I would review them together, but then again, because if I want to get algorithm to my side, I do have to review these two parts distinctively. So let's get right in. So we keep going right where we left. So the same shot with part 3, and we see Xiphos and Atreyos, one Baron's soldier, and also Nevi trying to grab the fusion matrix that fell off from the Kim's hand. And now, they're all trying to desperately catch it to shift that situation in their favor. And also, Nevi does it because he has to know why his uncle's lithium's matrix is here. Also, about this fusion matrix and the scene where Dekinus takes it to the battlefield, I realized I made a small error that during the part 1 review I said that Dekinus also told Atreyos about the forecast story, but no, he doesn't. He didn't tell anything, and that is why Atreyos doesn't know what the fusion matrix is, or what it is about. And towards the end of this episode, Atreyos also gets to hear this forecast story. So there's this small error I made. Now it's fixed. And so the fight goes on, and we finally see some sort of an explosion coming from the Matrix. And the Baron's soldier who tries to grab the Matrix and Nevi are thrown away. And we see Atreyos coming out from there, but his cape and the mohawk in his helmet are now blue, and he has the same arm guards as Xiphos does, and his spear has changed. So there's a reason why the Fusion Matrix's name is Fusion Matrix. Not only does it have immense power on its own, it can also combine it. And also, it seems it can combine two persons, and who knows what it's capable yet. And this is very great exploration. Like these two parts make a great job at expanding and showing more of the Fusion Matrix's abilities and what it's truly capable of. So we get this new Atreyos / Xiphos named Dash Knight. Also, Troy does his little, "Whoa, is that Sebastian Atreyos' child, huh?" I haven't yet talked about Troy. Troy and his jokes in this in these two parts. So, someone might say that it's not really appropriate to have these kind of jokes, or just the usual Troy humor here, because it's the first battle we have against Baron's forces. We don't even know who they are yet, and it's really serious deal how the comic handles them, especially when they are making the first impression to us. But these jokes are just so random and just unpredictable. So I gotta say, they are really good. But let's get back on track. So of course, with the new addition, Dash Knight here, we win the battle against Baron's forces they are forced to flee. And I was going to say that I didn't like it that they have to flee, because they lost the first fight they are in, and that doesn't create a very good first impression. And I'm still in kind of an agreement. But then again, just take a look what our heroes have at their disposal. So, is it really a problem? Or just my personal gripes? So I would count them as just personal gripes. So, we are met with a scene after from the battle where Nevi is found, and of course the first instinct of Dash Knight is to kill him. But then the Kimus stops this because Nevi starts to talk about his uncle and just the forecast story in general. That I know about it and I'm not one of them. And because Nevi says so, the Kimus realizes that alright, this indeed is Lithium's grandnephew. So we gotta protect him and we gotta get on his side. And oh shit. This gets yet calm down. This is getting really epic after this point, and I really mean it. So, I've been referring to the introduction story of this season as the forecast, something that was also part 1's name. But now the Kimus calls the introduction story as a forecast on its own, so now we know the story's name itself. And if there's one tiny no, not even tiny, but just a problem, unfortunately, is that when the Kimus says that the forecast is said to repeat itself, it's once again a plot point without any proper setup, especially when it's this important. And it's unfortunate. But come on, there's a lot more unfortunate things in the world than just one poorly built up plot point. So I let that go, and it's not the most important. It's not the most important thing. It's unfortunate, but no can do anymore. And it doesn't even matter really, given to everything else we have. So the Kimus, of course, when he realizes that we are talking to Lithium's grandnephew, and that the world of Jugaton is now in great peril because of Baron. And also we get a proper exposition scene who Baron actually is. So the powerful V that was slain in the forecast story, Baron used the powerful V to gain Jugaton's complete control, and now he's trying to use it as a weapon. So, in order to make his plan work, he has to get all the fusion matrices to himself and try to get the powerful V awake. Come on, who wouldn't say this is epic? And of course, after this, the Kimus says that, alright, we will grant you all the resources you need, and I will bring you everything we need just to prevent the forecast repeating itself. Very in character with the Kimus. He is very, very loyal, and again, he has one of the fusion matrices So if anyone, you should know how serious the situation is. And this is the cliffhanger we end part 4. Really great stuff. I really like, really great. And this does an awesome job of building up what's to come. So we get to know more about a Baron and the fusion matrices. Not about the fusion matrices plus, sorry. We get to learn more about a Baron, about the forecast, and also about what the situation, how serious the situation actually is.
Defend.
And that will lead us to
Attack.
part 5. So, in conclusion,
Attack.
part 3 and 4.
Attack.
Sit down. Oh, ehti them.
Defend.
So, my conclusion for part 3 and 4 would be 10 out of 10. Yeah, still 2 problems that are quite but it's just 2 I can think of.
Defend.
One is that Atreyos goes with Troy to look after the kings and what it's the deal with what's the deal with the kings for him leaving the battlefield. Kind of unfortunate. No can do. But then again, it fits Troy's character very well, so not that bad.
Defend.
And the other one, the thing that the forecast repeating itself, it's just outright told to us. Just oh yeah, the forecast is said to repeat itself. We got to do something for it. Now, again, it makes this situation feel more epic, of course, and it once again raises the stakes even more. But if the forecast would have ended in a way like saying something like, so in hopes that none of this will ever repeat itself, the fusion matrices shall be spread around or destroyed,
Defend.
and the legacy of the powerful V shall be blah 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 blah, whatever you can come up with it. Just so it would kind of give us a look that, hey, are they trying to prevent something? What is this? And this is the payoff we would get here. Now, unfortunate, yes, but then again, I get it why it's here.
Attack.
That the forecast is set to repeat itself, to raise the stakes. So, 10 out of 10, and the first 10 out of 10 I have given, at least for season 2.